So, the anniversary patch has been out for nearly a week now, and there's been a whole host of hotfixes and updates. So today we're going to go over them. Now, all this information is available on the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. Links down below. It's quite clear that some of you prefer it in video form rather than reading text off the Discord. So without further ado, here is the hotfixes and updates for week 1 of the anniversary patch. So the day after the update, we had a hotfix, Baz animations fixes added back, and MP153/133 fixes. No more slow 153, 133 and KS23 reload animations. No more MP153 empty reload issues. No more hard weird gun snapping when aiming down the sight of 5.56 rifles and SR25. There's been a patch to the Thompson mags, Raptor mags support, shader scopes enabled by default in MCM SSS, fixed Thompson parts, removal of Thompson in shops, BAS ammo damage text added, and Russian translation, and slight ammo rebalances. Check the table, added it down below. That's it for the first hotfix. Right, now the first of a few updates. New high-res loading screens by CS Eden. This involves a 900 megabyte download. Largely improved shaders by Jakku. The game looks awesome now. A slight reduction to axe damage. Added parts to the Raptor. 357 penetration was nerfed to 15. Ballistics are active again. There was a small mistake and it backfired. So the bullet penetration is now working properly. Increased ZCP spawn rates. It should now fix the crazy amounts of mutant pre-1 year anniversary patch. The zone should be less empty in general. It should take effect after a few in-game days. And improved Russian translation by Demimax and by J Time Pia. I definitely said that wrong. That was quite tricky to even read, let alone say. The next day there was a small hotfix for a range of errors. I'm not even going to get into that because nearly a week later it's actually irrelevant. And if you really want to know, join the Discord. Okay, so the next update. There's been a slight engine update thanks to Demonized, which adds a cool feature which is a Doppler effect on sounds. You can edit the Doppler effect power using the console commands by typing Doppler. Also, there were changes for the depth of field from the SSS add-on to work. Awesome work by Tab. New soundtracks. Added 6 songs from Sanctuary, who made new tracks exclusively for Gamma. Fucking amazing. Added 3 songs from 1000 Eyes and Cicada Sirens from the Signalis game. Original soundtrack. This is a real cool game. If you haven't got it or haven't played it, check it out. Added 1 song from Grant Graham from the Ghost Song game. Distorted guitars for days, fits the Stalker ambience perfectly. Cool game as well. Check both of those out. Fixes include the P90 related crash, fix the Raptor silent shooting sounds, and fix the Raptor missing parts typo. Shaders. SSS updated to 12.6. Enjoy the new sexy depth of field effect when reloading guns or using items. You can disable specific features from it using the MCM. I'm personally not a fan of the depth of field effect when reloading. I think it's a little overkill, but that's just my taste. There was also a hotfix added onto this update, which fixes silent shotgun sounds, as well as a revert to the May 6 version of travelling NPCs. Hopefully this will push NPCs to travel more. I actually really like games that have travelling NPCs. It just adds life to the game. Right, final update. This was today. Gameplay. Guns now have movement inertia thanks to Grizzly for the cool find. Psi storms are now launching faster and shorter thanks to Demonized for the help. Much stronger water radiations. For instance, in the swamp, with your starting gear you should avoid walking in the water. Once you get light armor and a helmet, the rads will accumulate slowly and higher gear will negate them. Silencers make more noise for AI. It should thus be harder to conceal your position using silencers now. 3D PDA now turns on faster and is automatically zoomed in. You can disable this by binding key to PDA instead of map. Default PDA key move to map instead of vanilla gamma user.itx key bindings. Faster and cleaner headlamp animation hand movement thanks to Celestria. Audio added dark signal anomalies and blowout audio thanks to Shrike. Apparently the quality is unbelievable. Right, quality of life. Added higher level toolkits, contain all the other smaller level toolkits by Ilrath. Amazing job. Depth of field disabled by default on gun reload. MCM drop condition for armor now works thanks to Fuji. Artifact melters do not show the available crafting list when hovered to avoid micro stutters. Field strip menu now shows percentage condition of parts thanks to Trapo Pup. I like. Right, balance. Grows a scope, zoomed down to ×4 instead of ×8. Some important ammo got easier to craft so that they're easier to sustain. Hydroshock, for instance. 7.62 times 51 FMJ is now harder to craft. Raptor now needs advanced guns repair kit. Old scope zoom level got slightly improved. R700 rate of fire got rescaled. Slower for the base gun, faster for the upgraded ones. And Desert Eagles are now more rare. Graphics. Jakku's improved shaders updated to version 1.2. Added Autumn No Leaves LOD fix by Owen Craig. No more distant green trees and swamps and AW. Fixes added CFG load grading warm by default on game launch. This should avoid the black screen issues for newcomers. And the new audio tracks will now play properly. And lastly, there's a small hotfix here. The default PDA keybind has been fixed. Improved NPC vision, they're a bit too blind. Increased the number of stalkers randomly spawning. And Hydro and 357 HP are now easier to craft. So that's it. That's the sum of all the updates for week 1 of the anniversary update. Bloody good work by everyone all around. A round of applause. And round of applause to anyone that watched my last video. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Now, this section is how to update your game. Once again, first of all, navigate to your anomaly folder. Go into app data and copy your user.itx folder. Drag it on your desktop or somewhere safe. This will ensure after you've done the update that all your graphics, settings, etc. will still be there. Now you want to navigate to your Gamma folder, double click on Grok's Meltpack installer and then open Gamma installer. Now you want to download Gamma data. Once again, just let it download, don't touch anything until it says it's finished. And it'll say it's done when it's done, no sooner than that. For a hotfix, you'd click only install Gamma add-ons, but we're doing a full Gamma installation or reinstallation because this is a large patch. So we click full Gamma installation and we let that copy and do its thing. And once again, we don't touch any buttons until it's finished. Until it says it's complete, you can now launch the game. This can take up to an hour, sometimes longer, until it says installation complete. You can now launch the MO2 instance from the mod pack from the desktop. So close the installer down. Then you want to go into Gamma, mod pack patches, copy these 3 folders, and then you want to paste them directly into your anomaly folder and copy all files. Replace files in the destination. Now before you close this window down, you want to go into app data and copy the user ITX file that you put away safe earlier into this folder. Now all your graphics settings pre-patch will be back and it's time to launch. If you've done it all correctly, you should have 357 active mods. This will match up with the Discord if you've joined the Discord already. And then the splash screen, if you've done it correctly, should say first anniversary. Now the game should launch with no issues and you should be all updated. Happy days. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, give me a thumbs down, leave a comment as to why. I really appreciate everyone turning up, giving feedback, it's great. So, I guess I'll see you down the road.